Tree Halloweeners. Halloween is a few days away, but Hollywood certainly got a jump start on the holiday this weekend. We got a chance to pop in on Nick Cannon's haunted Halloween mansion party and chatted with one little sexy butterfly actress, Jenna Frederick. I love what you're wearing. Tell me what this ensemble is.
I'm a little butterfly. That's what I am. Butterflies are my favorite.
A very sexy butterfly.
Thank you, and you look amazing.
Thank you. Okay, so we want to hear about your upcoming film, Marriage Material. Okay. Tell us what it's about, who you play.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm Janelle Frederick, as you know, because we hang out but never talk shop. But yes, film coming out, Marriage Material with Robin Givens, Leon, Jacarius Johnson directed it and produced it, and I have another.
And let's not forget the movie that can give you a scare this Halloween, Silent Hill Revelation. Based on the popular video game trilogy, this creepy rendition follows a daughter played by Adelaide Clemens and her sidekick played by Kit Harington through the eerie town of Silent Hill. The duo find their way through this chilling demonic world in hopes to rescue her beloved father. Check out what Sean Edwards found out when he sat down with the pair to discuss this spine-chilling horror flick.
Stop! Stop! Okay, we need a knife!
So what's up, guys? We got a strategy we're gonna do with this. We're gonna make it fun since the movie's so scary and frightening. We don't want to scare the people yet, right? we wouldn't wait till they go and actually see the movie, right?
Right. Yeah.
And this could not come out at a better time. It's like Halloween, right?
Yeah.
So you know the big question: are you big fans of Halloween? Because you know that's the holiday that's sort of like shifting towards the adults having more fun than the kids now.
Yeah. I mean, I love it. I love Halloween. Personally, I dress up for a living, so I get dressed up for Halloween.
Right.
I just get in my normal clothes and go out. But it's not as big in Britain as it is in the US, but it's it's fun over here. I've always wanted to spend a Halloween.
Well, you got to go back over and spread the word.
Yeah.
Tell them like you got to make this holiday hot now.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love, I've been living in the States for years now, and it's like my highlight of the year, because you do it well. You do it really, really well.
Wow, so it really is your highlight. So October 31st,
I love it.
do it big.
No, my housemates and I, we always have like a Halloween party, and everybody's coming as crazy. Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, well, cool. Then what's your favorite candy, since it's all about rocking the candies? Trick or treat?
Oh, God. I love licorice.
Gummy bears.
That's weird.
So licorice, gummy bears, you both like the chewable kind, like something like,
Like the big
I
wheel.
like the candy I can chew, right?
You like licorice?
Yeah.
Licorice
Yeah.
devil's food. I hate that stuff.
Why do you hate women? Who hates licorice,
Licorice is
too?
horrible, man. I hate it.
No.
hate
No, wait a minute. He's like, licorice is, he's like, did you hear what he said? He's like, licorice is horrible. Horrible is the crazy stuff that happens in this movie.
Yeah.
Which we'll talk about. Like, what's the elements that makes a horror movie truly work? What do you got to have? What are the ingredients to really make it scary, make it frightening? Like, what do they bring to the table to make this thing work?
You know what I love about horror movies? There's so many different types of horror movie. You've got the kind of psychological thrillers, or you've got slasher movies, and I think, with this one, what makes this movie work is just lots of monsters chasing people. And
Yeah.
There are a lot of monsters in this movie. I almost needed like a chart so I could keep track. There are a lot of really cool things and things popping up here and things popping up there. Like, what the heck is that? Like, it's like...
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's based on the video game, and just
Right.
that feeling that you don't know what's around the corner. I mean, that's kind of one of the most frightening things for me. It's just like, I don't want to go, but it's funny. I went on the Universal Studios Halloween ride.
Yeah.
And it was, that's like the premise of it. You don't know what's coming around the corner, so I think it's.
So what was more frightening, the Universal Studios ride or actually shooting the film?
Actually, well, maybe because it's fresh in my memory, but the ride, like, I had to stop halfway. I was like, no, time out. I can't do this anymore.
Just too frightening. All right, well, speaking of being frightened, like, what is the scariest movie you've ever seen? What's the one movie that, like, caused you to lose the most amount of sleep ever?
Mine would be The Shining. That stuff scares the crap out of me.
Just lost massive amounts of sleep.
Jack Nicholson.
Visions of Jack Nicholson
Yeah,
chasing you in your dreams. or your nightmares?
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
mine, I think.
That's a good choice. I like The Shining as well. What about you? What's the one? Oh, he had another one. He did the motion.
It's
he did the motion.
David Lynch. Any David Lynch film. Like
Oh my
Inland
gosh,
Empire,
yeah.
I've never...
Yeah, those are what you call
Blue
intellectual fright. That's,
Yeah.
Yeah,
scares you on
that's
a
like
deep level.
yeah, on a very deep level. What about you? What caused you to lose the most amount of sleep?
Chucky was definitely one of them, and you mentioned The Exorcist earlier.
Mm-hmm.
That no, I just can't.
So what is it about Chucky, that little creepy doll?
Yeah, you know, I think especially growing up, you kind of you had to like redefine what a doll is.
So what was the scariest? What's the scariest sort of monster from this movie? What's the one that creeped you out the most?
The lobotomy monster. And you probably don't know what that is, but you've got to go watch the film.
Right now, well, I'm gonna go back and look at the interview and find it. Then I can throw up that clip of that monster if it's suitable for television.
Yeah.
Can you actually show that one? Because some of these monsters were kind of.
I don't know, but this
A
one,
little
like,
rough for morning
imagine
television.
repeated lobotomies performed to this poor soul's
Yeah, that's
head.
pretty disgusting.
Yeah, and I had to shoot him in the face, but he didn't have a face, so it was like...
What was the freakiest one for you?
Sexy nurses.
Whatever.
So
I just went,
twisted.
sexy nurses, different movie. No, it's these kind of really twisted sort of nurses with no faces. No monster in this movie seemed to have a face.
Yeah, and that's how we'll
Yeah.
conclude the interview. None of the monsters had faces and they scare you to death. But thanks a lot,
Watch
man.
it.
Thanks,
I
man.
appreciate it,
Amazing.
man. Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers. And I do. The dress is hot.
Happy Halloween, BLACKTREE! Click on one of the pumpkins on either side to watch one of our favorite scary videos.